I'm Caroline Bracken, and this is my poem, Sonnet for a Blue Tuesday. There is a certain slant of the eyes when I say where I live. We are the outliers, beyond the normal bell curve of the town, in the estate where no bus dares to drive. My neighbour's boy left the house in handcuffs this morning. His father stood at the door, forlorn, like a child whose favourite mutt is taken to the vet for its own good. My own lad, a grenade of rage and swear words, emerges lynxed and jowled, his face hidden by a black hoodie, set against a world whose shoes are too big, whose clothes don't fit him. The guards drive away. My neighbour still stands, his boy's life now in someone else's hands.
News. 7 in the morning. You turn on the coffee machine, set the red light aglow. A short walk outside in slippers. Early sunbeams are greeting you, all blooms in the garden. Birds sing and bustle inside the curved branches of a corkscrew tree. You take the paper out of the letterbox, fold it, but something slants, misfires. A hard pull, a jumped beat, another. You are wrenched into a swirl, clutch the paper madly. By the bench you hit the ground, near painless. Your legs scissor, your grip slacks, throat eases into a long exhale. The paper unfolds, opens, out.
Hi, I'm delighted to be shortlisted for the South Dublin Libraries contest this year, and I'm going to read my poem, Maternal. Maternal. As the calf weakens, the herd moves on, a vast army kicking dust from the thirsty veldt, white coating the scrub and acacia thorns. All but one move on, all but one, who challenges the indolent predators panting in the parched speargrass, head lowered, a pendulous mace daring them test how tusk or horn would rend their hated carcasses. All day she'll stand, and night, and through the whitening dawn, till breath and beat and frightened bleat are gone. Thank you very much.
My name is Lynn Caldwell, and I'm reading An Interruption of Swans, St. Brigid's Day. Carefully scraping the thick foam of meringue into a bowl to be gently folded with the sweet batter of butter, eggs, sugar, I'm startled by the urgency of wings, swans, the sky blue behind their white. Lavender and rosemary cake for St. Brigid's Day, breed of poets, babies, fugitives, and travelers, all welcome to share seeds, herbs, this abundance. We are welcoming spring, a scrap of color fluttering in winter's sharp breeze, embracing a new year with cake. The swans move from canal to river, crossing the city, fierce and graceful, nesting in rushes. They never look down, Dublin's rust-red bricks below, and me in my back garden, arms outstretched, white sheets billowing, ready for spring.
Hi, my name is Diarmuid Fitzgerald. I was shortlisted for the Ballyrowan Poetry Prize 2021, and I'm going to read a poem called Bóinne. It's about Newgrange, which is known as Bóinne. So here we are, the poem, Bóinne. The mist rolls over the hills and stays around the approach road. The sun is a pale disk. Light comes through in odd glimmers. People are dressed like druids, carrying staffs, playing barons and chanting. A druidess says she has cleaned the ley lines back to their old joy. We go into the inner chamber, and the heat from this tomb warms me. We could stay in here, protected from the cold and the harsh realities outside. The mist subsides, and light comes up the passage to consummate a new year. I'd like to thank the editors and the judges of this prize for shortlisting this poem.
Estuary. Gulls dive and glide, graze white-edged wavelets, tipsy in a slight giddy wind, and the gentle scupper of the estuary open and idling as peach glaze light begins its sunset descent. Low wisps of cloud stretching a scallop-stained sky, the swept horizon lazing now on earth's hazy ledge, mystery netted in its loose knitted mesh, while someone on the shoreline is fishing, silhouette slow drifting into the silt of twilight.
Hello, my name is Alice Owens, and the title of my poem is Trade Agreement. It is made up of two villanelles in the voices of two 16th century individuals, Whelan of Connacht, the infamous pirate queen, and Elizabeth I of England. Trade Agreement. Whelan speaks first. I will confront the whirlwind full on and steer a valiant course to victory, but I refuse to bow to a foreign queen. I weave a way through the heaving waters of the bustling Thames to Greenwich Castle, where I will confront the blizzard full on. Tapestry-covered walls and carved wainscots outdo my bleak stronghold in Clew Bay. But I will not bow to the Queen of England, that painted and plumed tropical bird, bejewelled and festooned, pockmarked and periwigged. I will confront the convulsion full on. Brute men tremble at her haughty bearing and piercing stare. But Whelan of Connacht will never bow to an overseas monarch. I come to barter and settle a truce, or else remain a thorn in England's side. I will confront her temper full on, and neither bend nor bow to the foreign queen. Elizabeth speaks. That seafaring wench oversteps her station, anchoring outside on the turn of the tide to entreat our pardon for her piracy. A flotilla of galley ships moored at our gate, and a legion of bandits at the ready. The pilfering trollop oversteps her station, breezing in with thundercloud in her hair, the sea in her eyes and salt on her tongue, to entreat our pardon for her plundering. We should clip her ear, rebuff her plea, and boot her back to her bog in the west. The plague of our fleet oversteps her station. A leader of men who would see her fail, relegated to trifling woman's place, bidding our pardon for her piracy. If we grant her request and release her spawn, she must pledge to cease looting England's ships. Truly, the wench oversteps her station. But intrigued, we shall agree to a pardon. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Michael J. Whelan. Thank you for this opportunity to read my poem, which was submitted to the South Dublin Library's Poetry Competition 2021. My poem is titled The Faraway Curve. The Faraway Curve. The shadow of my fingers rests upon your face. Your eyes open wide, then close again, as if the sun has suddenly discovered you. As if my fingertips have found the faraway curve of your dreams and my wish to be part of them. But there is no touch of skin, no requited gesture, only the illusion of affection, and that, for now, is all I have to surrender to. Thank you.